Greetings everyone, and Greg here for another Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition replay. Spawn on the top left side as the red Malay, we have JD. Spawn on the bottom right side as the Cyan Chinese, we have Elder Styx. Let's go and cover each player's civilization bonuses. The Malay, they are naval civilization. Oh boy. There's only tiny pawns here. Advancing next tech age is 66% faster. Fishing traps cost 33% less and provides times 3 wood. Battle elephants cost 30% less than castle, 40% less than pure age. That's not bad. Rabbit warriors, infantry. If I remember correctly, they are spawned in pairs or groups and they each war for like half a population, or maybe they're just half population. They're still cheap, one or two. They also unique text Thalaprasy, which is upgrade stocks to harvesters, worthless. Enforce levy. Militia line replaces gold costs with additional food costs, which means it acts as a trash two-handed swordsman. We do got a militia rush being played out by red. Cyan is, of course, the Chinese. We have the palisade gate going for some palisade walls there, trying to protect his villagers. This one's been exposed. There's two exposed villagers here.
Where?
They perhaps need to fall back to the town center. Got Cyan Scout trying to fall back. We only got 2 militia, not going for the standard 3 militia rush, just going for 2. Just eyeing for some aggression and just annoy his opponent. Chinese are in a archer civilization. Starts with +3 villagers, minus 50% wood, minus 200 of food. Technology costs 10%, starting 10% less in feudal, 15% in castle age, 20% in pure age. If it was me, I would probably put 5% less in dark age, but maybe the overpowered why they didn't do it. Doesn't just seem even to me. Ounces support 10 population plus 5 line of sight, which is very nice. And demolition hits ships gets plus 50% hit points, which is as useful as the other naval upgrades right now. Chuko News gets plus, it's a good multi-shot archer, and unique text to Great Wall. Walls and towers get plus 30% health. Rocketry, Chuko Nu, plus 2 range. Oh no, that's plus 2 attack. Scorpions get plus 4 attack with the rocketry, and farms give plus 10% max food. Both players now advance to feudal age. Those militia has been cleaned up, and we've got the scout roaming around still. One of the Cyan's villagers are quite wounded, but still alive. And finds the... No! She did not find that wounded villager. Managed to get inside the town center at the last moment. Now we got a red spearman there. Red scout is almost dead. Spearman trying to pursue these Cyan scouts. And we have another Cyan scout on the build queue. No additional villagers in the build queue. We're going to fast forward for the time being. It does go ahead and pick off some of the... It does pick off a villager there. Very nice. Cyan is going to try to find another villager. Does find a spearman there. Receive a poke. We'll find the lumber line there. May receive another poke there. Yes, he did, but I don't think he actually damaged. Go ahead and quickly wall off these gold miners as well, but this guy to fall back. Looks like he picked off a villager trying to build off a wall segment. Looks like they are on a patrol move, trying to protect that region. Cyan's grading out his walls, claiming a lot of land, getting some good land coverage for his walls placement. Looks like the scouts, there's a good number of scouts now on the field. Do have 7 scouts trying to break their way through the palisade walls. Builder not trying to repair the wall, just going to build another wall, and that will have reduced surface area, so it'll be much harder to break that one down. Just going to try to repair it. Nope, builds up another wall segment there, and he's going to build up another wall segment there. That may have been a miss cue. He may have been click and drag there. Over here, looks like he is going for a house. Let's go fast forward a little bit more. It looks like the scouts are going to try to break down another house. That one will get repaired up. It does take up both the spearmen there with the scouts, overwhelming the spearmen with numbers. House is still receiving quite a bit of fire, but looks like it will be slowly chipped down. Got more spearmen, and more now archers coming forward as well. He will break apart that house there. It looks like the Malay player has gone for his castle wage. The Chinese player is now producing his own castle wage. The villager count is slightly in favor of the Cyan player. Now we've got a bunch of defensive archers pushing way forward. Spearmen trying to engage the archers as well. And yellow and red's archers should be able to provide a good defense there. See what red is currently building right now. There's like crossbow research just got completed. It does have crossbows out in the field as well. And some of these science scouts will be cleaned on up. Like these farms, some of the farms was exhausted. Can Malay build cavalry out of curiosity? Did the Malay historically ever get horses? I honestly don't know. Or a stupid question. It's not uncommon. It's not unheard of. Say, as some civilization remove the capability of getting horses, such as like the Aztecs, Incans, and Mayans. I wonder if some of these oceanic nations, like the Malay, never had horses to begin with. They may have. I'm honestly not sure. They may have draft horses. I wonder if they ever had like actual combat horses. Probably. Maybe in the form of chariots. Crossbowmen advancing forward, trying to engage the spearmen.
Yep.
Looks like going ahead and falling back and going to wall off the region. Does going to lose this crossbowman due to a bad rally. Now we do have a monster here. He may try to eye for some conversions, or maybe just try to eye for some relics. The fresh crossbowman we have picked off once again. He needs to fix his rally. He needs to make sure not it's diagonal. And now we got these scouts engaging the wall segments, trying to make a breach for his crossbowman. Does have a handful of skirmishers to support them as well. And we do have the so that's 11 crossbow here. That's a good number of crossbows. No monks being deployed out at the moment. Crossbowmen falling back. We do have the scorpion now on the field. Scorpion's falling on back. Let's take out a number of these scouts. Another scout does go down. We got these scorpions advancing forward. Red's going to try to intercept this force here. These crossbowmen do have their +2/+2 armor and plus the 2 range attack, while Red's crossbowman does not have any sort of armor, so they're going to be very, very vulnerable to anything that shoots at them. Spearmen or skirmishers, of course, are unupgraded. They do take a lot of damage right there. We do have the scorpion here to support, as well as a builder to repair it. We're going to go for some line attacks there. Red's crossbow is on general attack move order, but they're just missing mostly since they don't have ballistics. Scorpion's advancing forward as well. Does find a good hit there. Another good hit there as well. Cyan doesn't have the high ground there. So versus the unarmored infantry crossbowmen on the low ground, they should rip them apart. Scorpion's going to be pursuing these forces. He's doing a good job of warding them away. Looks like Red only has one archer range there, just queuing up a large wave of crossbowmen. Around the villager count is in favor of Red, 66 to 50. Now we do have another town center being pulled up by Cyan. Now do have a Siege Workshop of Science of his own. He may be eyeing for some Mangonels. So switch over to Cyan. Yeah, see a Mangonel in the build queue. And I heard, I think, a monastery just being built as well. Yep. No, that's the university, not monastery. My bad. Town center is 97% complete. Just needs a couple of whacks with the hammers to finish it off. Science village production has been waning. He has plenty of food at the moment. He may be eyeing for attack up at this moment in time. And here comes the Mangonel trying to get a good hit there on the Scorpions. Nice split move there. Does get a good volley. Does hit the Scorpion there. Good hit there on the Scorpion as well. Gonna take time to rebuild that town center, but needs to get his villager production back up and running. Gonna be claiming that gold. Very nice. There's still its opening here as well. That opening has been reopened up. Side's getting some good damage there on the red. Red is just standing there firing. Both sides are losing quite a bit. Red does have some armor now. Cyan has no, so it's +2/+2 armor. And with this high ground as well, Cyan's able to take good engagement there. Red's crossbow's getting ripped apart. He could throw these crossbowmen inside the town center in order to keep the town center firing. Mangonel does find a good shot from the low ground. Cyan's crossbowmen are severely wounded. They may just need to fall back. Does roll a miss there. Mangonel's making a soft retreat away, trying to run away. Fires, nails a couple crossbowmen as well as the goat. And it goes down. Science pushing forward with another Mangonel. Red does find a first shot there. Gets a deadly hit there while Red is saying it's only a bit of splash damage. Losing that Mangonel like that is very important. Red does still only have +1/+1 armor. Red's Mangonel is advancing forward, trying to gauge these forces. And a couple of good crossbowmen do go down. Besides advancing forward, Mangonel does get a good hit there. Good hit there onto those crossbowmen. Currently there's about 20 crossbowmen for Cyan. Yeah, Red has about 18, so I have a similar number. And some of Cyan's go down. Those trying to repair up this Mangonel. This Siege Workshop is receiving some fire from the Mangonels now. And Cyan's going for more Mangonels and getting 3 village production. Cyan has fallen behind in village production compared to Red. Does get one of the crossbowmen there. This one time, Cyan may need to get a defensive castle. Both players are saving up quite a bit of stone for castles. I'm assuming they're going to be for castles. This workshop may be producing something at the moment. It is nothing being produced at the moment. It is going to be a good meat shield. Red's Mangonel's trying to charge it forward. May find a volley. Gets a direct hit there. And Red's does go down with some follow-up shots. I wonder if Cyan has ballistics or anything like that. Does have ballistics research, very good. And that Siege Workshop does go down. Cyan's crossbowmen advance forward. Red does have the high ground. And does still only have the +1/+1 armor. There may be some sort of special magic number of only going 1 extra armor rather than going for both sets. Though I'm not exactly sure. Let's see, 7 attack versus 35 armor. So it does take 7 shots to take it out, or no, 5 shots to take it out, but with +1 pierce armor, it will take too many complicated math right now. Need a calculator for that. But it may be possible where it just hits a sweet spot versus a crossbowman fight. But you have no rugs can fight either players, and Cyan's Mangonel's dancing around, and Red does do a good job taking out Cyan's Mangonels again. There was could have been a decent shot there, just rained a little bit short, just minor splash damage there. Cyan's going for more and more crossbowmen. Pure Age being researched by Cyan. Red is not already has some Pure Age. Is going for Arbalest now. Now it gets some massive damage bonus as well as health, and Monk just being generally better. They do maintain both the same range as 7. Holy crap! He's fighting really good shots there under those. Holy crap! Cyan's Magnel's getting some great work done. Annihilate a massive group of villagers there, and all of his Arbalists went down as well. Red just lost a massive force and massive numbers of villagers. Getting some great damage there onto the Magnel. So it's only crossbowmen. Not can Cyan get Arbalists? I'm assuming they can get Arbalists. They're Archer Civilization. Yes, they can. Great hits there on Cyan's crossbowman. Takes up more villagers there. Force fires the ground right there. Finished off another villager there with a high ground. With one crossbowman, should be able to get some good damage in. But it does take up the last one there. Cyan does have a good number of archers here. Crossbowman there. Not going for any Chuko news just yet. I probably would just because of Chuko news. A nice outpost here as well. Red did lose quite a bit right there, including villagers. Did by level off the field as well for Cyan. He's still behind the villagers. Finally got on Pure Age, going for Bracer, going for Arbalest. Can Red get Bracer? He does have Bracer. And now we do have Conscription being researched as well. And Rocketry +2 attack for Chuko News. Chuko News need a bit of extra research against the Elite and the Rocketry upgrade, so he may just hold off getting Chuko New production just yet. We can sprinkle them in. Can't really say how effective regular Chuko New is versus Arbalest. Arbalest probably may have the advantage there, but I honestly do not know. We do have now chemistry being researched. And now we do have the castle, another castle being deployed out by Cyan. Red's gold line is going to be camped right now. Red will need that gold income. He does have a good reserve of gold, but he just spent it all on something. Not sure on what. Or Arbalest himself. Does have the town center there. Does take out another villager. And looks like he's running low on wood as well. Going for a bombard. Bombards will be pretty good versus those castles. Let's take out that Maganel. He does have actually Ondra upgrade. We do have trebuchets firing onto Red's castles. Yeah, Red's fancy board of his own Arbalest engaging. Looks like they're fully kitted up, barring some archer armor, which he can still research. Cyan is getting a big wave of skirmishers right now. Maybe not going for Chuko News this game. Looks like most of his archers are almost kitted out, barring the heavy cavalry archer upgrade, which is not going to be very useful. You have some capped rams advancing forward, trying to break through these walls. Be very good in absorbing all these Arbalest shots as well. Cyan's going for a forward castle on the high ground, very nice. Capped rams are getting hit by the bombards, however. Got Arbalest engaging Arbalest. Both sides are losing quite a bit. It's hard for me to tell who's actually going to win that fight, but I think since Red has forward or better reinforcement locations, probably him. Let's get the castle there. Looks like the castle are ranged each other. And we've got the Magnel not hitting the capped ram. Or Ondra, I should say. I don't know if that's the Magnel. I think the Magnel's auditors are researched by the Chinese player. I could be mistaken though. Now we've got skirmishers being pulled out on both sides. There's still a bit of gold here. I'm not sure if Cyan sees it, does know about it. But maybe just going for skirmishers to go for value trades. Both sides have been employing out a large number of skirmishers. They're trying to go for some value trades as well. The Malay players could start transitioning to some tween swordsmen if the skirmishers getting too numerous. Trebuchets are starting to engage the trebuchets. Looks like Science starting to lose his front line there. Still has his castle here. We've got multiple Trebuchet hitting Science castle, but we've got Trebuchet hitting Red's castle as well. Going for a big repair team. We have this castle almost going down, getting some repairs. Having trouble dealing with these trebuchets. Castle looks like one shot away from death. I don't think there's enough repairs to save it. Oh, it did save it. The next shot should take it out. Science castle does go down. This castle still up and going, hitting the town center quite severely. Both players have 115 villagers. Science now has 2 trebuchets hitting Red's castle, and there's 2 trebuchets hitting Science castle. And I think they're both on high equal ground. So both roughly doing the same amount of damage. Red's town center is almost going down from the castle. Looks like Cyan has ran out of stone. Does have a small amount of stone now. Trying to get, does look to buy some from the market. Does take out the town center now. Now the castles are engaging each other. Archers and skirmishers advancing forward, trying to hit this mining camp there. A Cyan mining camp. Both players have not gotten a single relic. As some of Red's villagers are being picked off by the Cyan's castle. Red's castle is sustaining less damage or getting repaired faster, one of the two. Now you have Andre pushing on way forward for Cyan with his skirmishers and arbalists. And finds a pretty good hit right there. Finds another good hit there as well. Does focus it down. There was a lot of damage onto it, but Cyan's force is not very strong right there. Red does bring us another trebuchet over here on the low ground, hit that Cyan castle. Red's castle is seeing quite a bit of fire as well. Both players are running low on stone. There looks like buying from the market for both of them. Red is getting some stone income, enough stone income for the repairs. But even if Cyan's castle does go down, Red's castle would like to go down as well. Cyan's castle has gone down. Next volley from Cyan's trebuchets could take out that castle. And that castle does go down as well. These trebuchets will like to go down. Got reinforcing Cyan forces. Cyan's trebuchets is going to be trying to hit Red's trebuchets. Going for a bit of trip war. Does allow Cyan's forces to get some good damage there onto these various forces, but it looks like just caught mass skirmisher by Red at the moment, just going straight for value trades. Do have a handful of arbalists in the region. Cyan's going to switch to mass onager. Red could go for 2 swords in the current raid, but he probably needs a good amount of research for that transition. He probably does not have enough gold for that. We have another castle being called by Cyan, more defensive. Cyan, Red of course has bombard cannons. I've been researching them and pulling them out. Cyan cannot get bombard cannons, and bombard cannons are great for siege weapons, as well as castles. Onager does go down right there. Red's going for another defensive castle. And it looks like Cyan's going to be hitting that castle as it's getting built up. We got another Onager advancing forward. I wonder if he has siege engineers. He cannot get siege engineers, so the Chinese cannot get siege engineers. Good Mangonel hit there, or Onager hit. Another good hit there as well, taking out those skirmishers. Monastery does go down. We've got another castle now pulling out, and it looks like it is in range of the trebuchet. The trebuchet does go down as well. Red does have a good number of trebuchets as well as bombards. He's trying to push forward, trying to deal with those bombards. And Red and Cyan's castle does go down. Red's bombards do go down as well, but losing a large number of arbalists for it. And it looks like Cyan has surrendered. This is Grade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.